Walaikum salam, Nihad. This is a great day, right? Having
It
green
is.
over as well as the having to. There's a lot of celebrations going on this day, so it's gonna be a good week, inshallah. As well as I'm having a lot of variety news, which most of them are actually good. But before I
That's
start,
great, Sahar. And, once again, welcome back
Thank
to the
you.
family.
Thank you, I'm
And
back.
all the very best for the news. And we do hope that there's going to be some good things coming out of it.
Yes, well, before I start with the news, we'll go for a quick break and we'll be right back. And welcome back, dear viewers, for the news segment of the day, starting off with our first headline. Demolition clearing work in Al Mansoura district complete. The Eastern Province Governorate has completed demolition removal and clearing work in Al Mansoura district in preparation for a development project that is due to be finished in 2 years. The General Director of Public Relations and Media Spokesman of the Governorate, Mohammed bin Abdulaziz Al Sufayyan, said all 488 houses in the district were cleared, including old buildings on roads that were too narrow and posed risk to residents. This is really a good news, having those old unsafe buildings demolished and having a new developments in that district as well. Going on to our next headline. Saudi Arabia offers utmost care to recovering addicts. The Secretary General of the National Committee of Narcotics Control, Deputy Director General of the General Directorate for Drugs Control and Chairman of the National Committee for Combating Drugs, known as NABRAS, Abdullah Sharif, said that there have been no recorded setbacks for recovering addicts in the past few years due to the effects of religious journeys in changing their behavior. This declaration came in a speech delivered by a Sharif during a ceremony to honor recovering addicts from various parts of the kingdom, held in Mecca under the auspice of Prince Abdulaziz bin Saud bin Naif, Minister of the Interior and Chairman of the General Directorate for Drug Control. Moving on, the OIC condemns abuses against Rohingyas in Myanmar. The Independent Human Rights Commission, IPHRC, of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, OIC, has strongly condemned human rights violations against Rohingyas Muslim in Rakhine State, Myanmar. The Independent Human Rights Commission called on all OIC member states, especially neighboring countries, to urge Myanmar to uphold its obligations to promote and protect the human rights of its Rohingyas minority and to voice their concerns at all appropriate international forums, including the UN Human Rights Council and the Security Council. The Independent Human Rights Commission said it will continue to closely follow the situation and will explore opportunities with concerned stakeholders to mitigate the plight of Rohingyas. Saudi Arabia's responsibility as a leader of the Islamic nation to address such issues to the UN and having the Rohingyas' voices heard out, as well as stopping the persecution against the Rohingyas Muslims, truly is a humanitarian act. So moving on to the last news, MERS claims 2/3 new cases recorded this week after Lul. The Ministry of Health this week recorded 2 deaths and 3 new cases of the Middle East Respiratory Syndrome coronavirus, MERS, known as MERS. After a brief lull, the ministry on Wednesday reported 2 new MERS cases, female citizens aged 18 and 22. In Dawamat al-Jindal, their conditions are reported to be stable. 9 MERS cases were reported in Dawamat al-Jindal in the mid-August, and a total of 7 patients are currently undergoing treatment in various hospitals in the kingdom. Please, as this news is such an awareness to everyone out there to really stay protected in crowded places, especially those unhygienic crowded places, try to wear a mask. Vegetable market or those unhygienic crowd places, as well as hospitals. So that's it for our news for today. Going back to our next studio with Hani. How are you,
Hello,
Hani?
Sahar.
How do you find our news for today?
Well, to be honest with you, the last one, you are very important. It's very important, by the way, protecting your health and stay clean and hygienic. And by the way, cleaning your hand is very important several times a day. Am I right about this, about MERS?
True. Yes, yes. Mask as well for the crowded places because it's known as to be a droplet precaution thing.
100% very true. But by the way, I'm so excited about the first one about demolition. Okay, about cleaning work in Al-Mansoura district complete. Well, congratulations
True,
for the
yes.
cleaning.
Having to remove the old so the new can arise.
Yeah, this is really interesting. So everything is going fine and smooth.
Yes, it is.
So it's all about protecting yourself, about cleaning, and yes, it is a positive news in a way or another. And we wish to get more from the Twitter as well for you, Sahar, in the little bit future.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot to you, and catch you later, huh?
Catch you.
Well, after we heard this news about what's going on in Dawmat al-Jandal, okay, last one about the MERS, let's go for a quickie break and we'll come back to you, okay? Me and Nihad will be waiting.